With RV season in full swing, today we thought we'd share with you guys 5 things to never ever do while setting up your rig at a campsite. Whether you guys are a seasoned pro or maybe just a rookie, we're probably all guilty of at least one. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Camping Loop, an RV channel filled with all sorts of tips and tricks, campground reviews, and camping adventures. If you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to make sure you're always up to date. And comment down below because everybody loves a mishap and a good laugh. All right, guys, number 1 and probably the most important tip we can share with you guys, keep your cool when you're backing these rigs in. Does your confidence deflate faster than a pop tire when it's time to back these rigs in? Or maybe you get a little bit anxious when you're the only one pulling in and everybody in the campground's watching you. Well, that's where patience comes in, my friends, and trust me, I've been there. Really easy to feel like a raging bull ready to charge when you're trying to back this behemoth into these tiny sites. From nearly missing the neighbor's truck, from backing into the picnic table, or maybe even you took out a tree limb or two. Parking an RV is an error of comedy waiting to happen. But that's what makes it fun, right? You guys might as well embrace the chaos, embrace the fun, and most importantly, embrace the art of patience while you're packing this thing in. Number 2 rookie mistake, parking too far from your electrical box. So picture this, guys. You're all excited for the camping weekend. You get everything finally parked. You get everything finally level. And then you realize, oops, we're way too far from that electrical box. So now you guys are left with only 2 crappy choices. Either you pack everything up, rehitch, and reset, or you try to stretch your electrical cord like it's made out of elastic. Now, of course, we always recommend that you guys carry some sort of extension cord or electrical cord just in case you run into instances like the one we're in today. Now, of course, this is going to help with a goofy setup, especially if you guys are set up on something like we are today, where you have to run the extension cord all the way across your site to the box over there. Doesn't make much sense to me, but it is what it is. Now, number 3 is a safety issue that not a lot of people talk about, but I really do feel like it's very, very important. Never unhook your safety chains before you guys are completely unhitched and you have your wheel chocks out stopping the camper. You certainly don't want to be the talk of the campground as you guys are chasing a runaway camper. Now, these chains here aren't going to stop you from rolling forward, but they're certainly going to stop you guys from rolling backwards down a cliff. Now, sometimes when you guys first pop the camper off the ball, it has a tendency to want to either roll forwards and backwards. And that's why a really good set of wheel chocks like the ones we have down here are absolutely crucial. And waiting to unhook your chains is absolutely important. Now, if you guys are a newbie, check out our video down below to see what other essential items you may need to be able to set these rigs up on your campsite for the very first time. Number 4, never ever use your stabilizing jacks to level or lift the RV. Now, these jacks certainly aren't designed to support the entire weight of the camper, and using them to level will result in nothing but potential damage and all sorts of strain on them. Kind of like using a fork to eat soup. Definitely not the right tool for the job. Now, definitely only level the camper side to side using boards or some sort of support block, and only use the tongue jack to level it front to back. Your camper's going to thank you, your jacks are going to thank you, and so is your wallet because you're not going to be buying new ones before your next trip. Now, number 5 is a bit of a stinky situation, and hopefully it only applies to a campsite that has full hookups. Never ever leave your black tank valve open while you're connected to a sewer. Now, this can definitely wreak havoc on your septic system, especially with a little thing we like to call the dreaded poop pyramid. And that's not to mention the look on your neighbor's face while they're out there trying to enjoy their barbecue, or the smell that's going to come up through your toilet now that you've created a pipe with an open system. Now, leaving the gray tank open is okay, even though I necessarily don't recommend that until you have a full tank with enough fluid in there to flush everything out. But again, only open this blank tank down here when you guys are ready to dump. Now, guys, don't forget, the key to a smooth setup is always going to be patience and attention to detail. And obviously, this list could go on and on, so comment down below anything that we may be left out. While you're there, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, we appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you in the next one.